to go through a checkpoint. And with that in mind, like a device like this is what you're going to be scanning, whether or not you want to be or not. And I'm just I'm so aware of this work that I'm getting ahead of it and proposing the policy research, like the policy outcomes through the policy research that has to be done, for that to become, like, for it to at some level be, for it to be safe. Because at least let it be fucking safe, please. And the thing about postmodernists is you have to take everything to its logical conclusion. And a part of that is doing policy research, but then having access to government. And so you have to start your own private legal research organization, because any postmodern research you're going to do needs to end up in the hands of politicians. And so that's why a hair salon that's actually a private legal research lab is a postmodern institution. Like a legitimate solution to all of this would be to stop, like, not even on the grounds of like pro-union labor or like a collective working. God, I'm just so fucking tired of this bullshit. Like, if there's no institutions for people like me to participate in, then I should have never been born in the first place. And that's an interesting thought, because when we talk about the patriarchy, fundamentally you do want strong men who are also intellectuals. So you don't want the anti-intellectual man who's like a brute, and then the skinny fuck that like knows how to read a paper. You want them to be one and the same. And like that produces healthy gender norms. Like, this is the thing about the Enlightenment. Literally, there was no enlightening process at all. What I propose with these hair salons is that, like, hair salon, Ashtanga studio, you could literally go through you could achieve enlightenment if you're gifted, and you've got a good head on your shoulders. And that's like some like Frankfurt School level critique on the Enlightenment, by like questioning the very example of like how language played a role in defining categorical use case. Because you call the movement the Enlightenment, you call the period the Enlightenment, but what the fuck was the Enlightenment? That's so smart, because it's so straightforward, like it's so frank. Like, am I even allowed to be scared that we live in a postmodern state? Like, Canada is a postmodern nation. There's no fucking doubt about it. And I was thinking, like, okay, so what do you do about any of this? All I want to do is play tennis. And it's that the answer to the postmodern condition is you need competition. Like, the solution to all my problems is playing tennis. I should have been playing tennis when I was like a fucking toddler. I should have had access to that when I was a toddler. The working class, the poor, and the homeless are like like you essentially can't like you Kate, fuck, how do you the you have to legalize all drugs. Like in a postmodern state, you have to legalize all drugs. You have to legalize sex work. You have to minimize bureaucracy. You have to get money out of the legal system. You have to get money out of politics. You have to be strict on your immigration. You can't strategically like screw over the working class. You can't be running monopolies. There can't be some international, like this is what Canada does with their monopolies. You can't be fucking over the universities. There actually has to be academic freedom. I think that's what my work, my like entire career is about, protecting academic integrity, academic freedom, because you literally can't you like in our healthcare system you can get euthanized as a like response to a problem that otherwise could be solved through like social deconstruction. You have to take everything to its logical conclusion. Okay. But the thing is, everyone has to be educated. Like the working class, the poor, and the homeless all have to understand the postmodern condition. Because, like, at the end of the day, they have a civil responsibility to participate in their democracy. And the way that they participate, like the way that you the way that you protest the system matters. You should not protest the system by buying things from China or killing people or being stupid in general. How should you defy the system? By saving money and being anti-consumer. But like literally anti-consumer, not buying shitty things. God, this is so fucking crazy because it's like I'm just regurgitating. But this is like this was Gadamer's hermeneutics. Is like you're like throwing up the truth because the truth is meant to project you forward. It's not cyclical, like the snake eating its own tongue. It's that the snake is throwing itself up. There has to be like an education program. No, it's like, okay, at the very least, at the very fucking least, like if you just are like straight up, I'm gonna have a postmodern approach to the lowest rungs of society. You have to have a place for the homeless to maintain hygiene, like on a daily basis. They have to be able to shower and shave and go to the bathroom. Like they have to have access to clean clothes. And then for the poor, you have to tell them straight up, like, you can't own a TV. You can't own clothes. You really can't own anything, and you have to save your money as a approach, whether or not you actually can achieve anything with that money. And a part of this whole like being poor thing is you have to be able to read and write. You cannot go and have 10 kids. You cannot you just can't have another generation. Like, you have to suffer and then die and just die off. And then for the working class, you can only have creature comforts. You can't be broke. You have to have like a savings account, an emergency fund, and the such, because you have to feel that pressure on you to survive. And all the while, you have to be learning about postmodernism. Everything is a postmodern trap now. The meaning of everything is completely lost. Like me buying those cream soda pops, like whatever the fuck, those Jones pops. Is a questionable behavior, given that literally everything is a trap. And I'm just using that as an example. Like literally anything I buy is a trap. Anything I participate, if I take public transit, I'm at the behest of an overly bureaucratized, anti-democratic, or like a willfully fucking, like willfully corrupt. Like, it's not that they're ran by dumbasses, like they're willfully being stupid organization. Like even book publishing, like decolonializing universities is tough, given that they're not workers' co-ops. They have to engage with inflation. Like even the idea of inflation, like the government is willfully stealing from you through inflation. It's illegal for you not to pay your taxes. Like you can't, like we live in a society, postmodernism is supposed to deconstruct society. It's not meant to like fragment to the point of like actual destruction. It's only meant to fragment. It's like you're supposed to like expand the machine so that you can look into it. You're not supposed to literally radiate it with like nuclear energy and like give it cancer, or like embed it with like radiation so that anyone that looks at it gets cancer. Like I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna clean my place, or I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna clean my place. And I'm just gonna make a little plan to develop a savings account and an emergency fund, because like the money's fake and I still have to be alive for like another 50 years.